Hi everybody, Gina Marie here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm getting ready to do a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. When you find this video, you were meant to find it. Okay, Libra, let's see where the cards want to take us today. Ouch. Oh, okay. All right, wow. All right, Libra, the overall energy of the reading is the Emperor. Somebody possibly standing up in their Emperor energy. All right, in the recent past, we have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. So, Five of Swords is, it could be short-term victories. To me, sometimes this could be the ex that comes back into your life just to see if they can get you back, and once they do, they dip, leaving you heartbroken. This is somebody who's looking at the short term, not the long term. This could also be a card of self-sabotage. Okay? Whatever the Five of Swords is, it left you in the Three of Swords. It left you heartbroken. But it looks like from being heartbroken, it looks like you got some clarity about a situation. Okay? In your current energies, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Hanged Man. Okay? So it looks like you possibly want to move forward with something. Or maybe with someone, possibly someone who's willing to give you equal give and take in a situation. But with the Hanged Man, it looks like you need to see something from a different perspective. I'm not feeling so much that he's stuck. I'm feeling that he needs to see something from a different perspective. Okay? In your potential final outcome, we have the Four of Swords, the Fool, and the Three of Cups. Well, the Fool is taking that leap of faith. Okay? So it looks like you take that leap towards someone or something. And whatever this leap was, it kind of stressed you out a little bit, because with the Four of Swords, it's like you needed to heal. You needed to rest and recover. And like I said before, you don't need to rest and recover from something that didn't stress you out. Okay? So it looks like maybe you're resting, you're recovering, maybe you're thinking, because the Swords is all about our thoughts. So maybe as you're resting and recovering, you're thinking about things. Possibly thinking about having a reunion with someone. Because the Three of Cups to me is it's a joyous reunion card. The emotions are flowing, the love is flowing. So let's see when we clarify. Okay. So let's see here. What is this Five of Swords? What happened here? Was somebody here for the short term, not the long term? Did somebody self-sabotage themselves? Why is the Five of Swords here? Because it looks like the Five of Swords led you to the Three of Swords. But then it looks like you got an epiphany about something. So, why is the Five of Swords here? Wow, okay. The Five of Swords is being clarified by the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So maybe there was somebody here, somebody that you haven't let go of. Maybe they came in for the short term. Do you know what I mean? Maybe somebody came in and they were not there for the long term. They were just there for a short time. Maybe they were there for a good time kind of thing. Someone that you haven't been able to let go of. And it looks like you're mourning the loss of this connection. Yeah, I'm feeling like somebody came in and they were in, possibly it was an ex, like I had said before, and maybe it was someone that you haven't let go of. But I feel like they were there for a short term, not the long term, and it hurt you. What they did hurt you and caused you to be in this Three of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. The Three of Swords is being clarified by the Lovers and the Page of Swords. You felt this connection. You felt this connection on a very deep level. Okay? And I'm feeling like a message comes in. It could be from this person. But I feel like with the Three of Swords here, you were hurt really deeply by this connection, because you felt like it was like a twin flame, a soulmate connection, a really powerful connection that you had with this person. And it's like they came in for the short term and they dipped on you, hurting you pretty badly because you felt the connection on a very strong level. But it's like a message comes in. Either a message comes in, or maybe, you felt this on a very deep level. Maybe you could be spying on this person. And what I mean by spying is maybe you're looking back at the connection. You're looking back and thinking about this person. Because the Page of Swords, even everybody calls it a card of spying. It doesn't have to mean that you're stalking someone. It could mean that you're reminiscing, that you're thinking back at the past, at the good times that you had. You're looking at this person's picture. And maybe that's what you're doing here. But then it's like you get the clarity. Do you get the clarity on this person and how you feel? Let's see. What is this Ace of Swords? It's like the Ace of Swords is truth, clarity, a breakthrough, an epiphany. So what is this Ace of Swords that you get? What is this Ace of Swords that you get? Whoa. Okay. Wow. Okay, well, these 3 cards popped out. Okay, clarifying the Ace of Swords. Okay, clarifying the Ace of Swords is the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Fool. Maybe the clarity that you're getting is that when this person came in to give you their offer of love or apology, they didn't really truly want to work with you. They wanted to breadcrumb you. You thought that they were there to give you equal give and take. And you decided to give the relationship another try. And you decided to go for it. And I think looking back at it, maybe you realize that maybe they really weren't there to give you equal give and take. And maybe you decided to go for it anyway because you wanted this person back. Because you felt like this. You felt it was a very strong connection. So in your current energies, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Hanged Man. So what is coming towards you pretty quickly? Possibly it's a new connection coming towards you pretty quickly. Somebody who actually wants to give you equal give and take. Let's see. Why is the Chariot here? Or maybe you just want to move on with your life. Move forward. The Chariot is being clarified by the Ten of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Well, the Ten of Wands is a burden. I think with this Chariot card, I think you want to move past this burden. I think you want to move past the burden, but I feel like it's going to take you a while to move past it. It's like you need to drop this burden. But with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit before you do. Like, I don't think this relationship here, I don't think this is something that you're gonna get over overnight, if you know what I mean. If you felt like this, and if you felt like this, I don't think you're gonna get over this relationship overnight. I think what you want to move forward is you want to move forward and try to drop this burden and move on. But I think with the Knight of Pentacles is it's going to take you some time to do that. Okay? And I think it's going to take you some time to move on. And I think now you want relationships that truly give you the Six of Pentacles. And I think that's what you're seeing from a different perspective. Was that maybe this person here, their intentions weren't really that great. Maybe they really didn't want to give you equal give and take. And maybe what happened was with the Hanged Man here, maybe whatever red flags you saw with this person, you overlooked them because you felt like this. Because you almost felt like you guys were meant to be together. So, in your potential final outcome here, we have the Four of Swords, the Fool, and the Three of Cups. Okay? Like I said, maybe you take a leap of faith. Maybe you take a leap of faith towards someone else or something else, okay? And maybe it does cause you a little bit of stress. But maybe not so much once you get over this initial stress. You know, it could be a reunion card, but it's also a joyous, happy card. Do you see what I mean? It's a celebration card as well. So let's see, what is it that you take a leap forward with? Because I think you see this relationship now from a different perspective. I think you see this for what it was. Okay? So let's see. What is the Fool? What is the Fool? Sorry, but if you can hear that, that's my daughter. She's just playing with her friends. Okay, what is the Fool here? Why is the Fool here? Yeah. Yeah. Now, didn't we have him up here? The Five of Swords was here, and here's the Five of Swords here. Yeah. The Fool, I think what you need to do is, with the Fool, it's like taking a leap of faith forward. I think you need to get the strength up to take that leap of faith forward. Because if the Strength card is here, it implies that there's a little bit of fear in taking this leap of faith. And just going off and just, you know, doing whatever. I think you need to get the strength up because there's a little bit of fear around taking this leap of faith with the Fool here. But I think with this Five of Swords here, I think it's you need to get the strength to take this leap of faith forward. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Okay? Take the leap of faith. If it's going towards new love, go towards new love. Don't self-sabotage this Fool. Okay? Get the strength up and move on. Okay? Because the Five of Swords is short-term victories, but it can be a card of self-sabotage. Okay? Get the strength up to move on. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Okay? And I think once you get the strength and you take that leap of faith forward, yeah, it's stressful to take that leap of faith forward. Okay? I think you still need to rest and recover because you're putting this behind you. Okay? You're putting this relationship behind you. Even though you felt like this, and it's not to say that maybe this relationship can't come back around, but if it does, don't self-sabotage yourself and don't go looking for the short-term victory. Okay? If this relationship here is truly meant to be, then this person needs to grow, you need to grow, you guys need to learn your lessons, so when you guys come back together, it's not like this, okay? It's more of like this, okay? So I think you taking that leap of faith forward, I think you're a little stressed about doing it. But I think once you do, and once you kind of think about, you know, yeah, it's something that you have to do. You should move forward, you know. As I like to say, if you think this person is coming back, you can leave the door open for them, okay? Leave the door, move on, okay? Like the Fool. Move on, okay? Move on, work on yourself, leave the door open for them, and if they come back and they've grown, then take them back. But if they haven't, and they're still going to be in this type of energy, then you got to kick them to the curb. Okay? And I think once you kind of rest and recover, I think you're going to be happy that you decided to move on. Leave the door open for this person, but I think you're going to be happy that you decided to move on. Okay? Happy that you're working on yourself, because I see that once you do move on, I think you stand up and you become the Emperor. You stand up in your Emperor energy, so that the next time somebody comes with you and they have red flags, you're not going to take them. You're not going to take anything less than equal give and take, because this person up here who was like this wasn't willing to do it. Let's see what the universe has to say. Let's see. Like I said, yeah, it hurt. The Three of Swords, yeah, it hurt. And it hurt because you felt this connection on a powerful level, okay? But I just don't think you want to take this person now, because they're like breadcrumbing you. They're not giving you the full loaf. They just want to breadcrumb you. So what I think needs to happen is, I think you need to stand up for yourself. I think you need to stand in your Emperor energy. Work on yourself. Leave the door open for this person, and if they come back and if they've grown, then fine. Then take them back. But if they're still going to be in the Five of Swords kind of energy, still wanting to just breadcrumb you and not give you equal give and take, then you need to kick them to the curb. Yeah, we had the Emperor. Here's the Empress. Okay? The message from the universe is the Ten of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Cups. Okay, this is what I'm saying. With this Nine of Wands, I think right now, I think you're tired of doing this over and over again with this person. Okay? I think you're tired of doing it over and over again with this person. I think you realize that this Ten of Cups that you want, it right now, it may be, because I'm drawn to the cups and the rainbow, right now it might be like a fairy tale, like one of those Hallmark movie romances that you see on TV, where everything gets all wrapped up in the last 15 minutes and everybody comes together and it's wonderful. I think you're tired of doing this over and over with this person, because right now this Ten of Cups is a fantasy. Okay? Because you keep giving them your cup, they keep taking it, but they keep ending up in but you keep ending up in heartache, dealing with someone who's there for the short term, not the long term. Okay? I see here with this, with the Empress crossing the Nine of Wands, I think what you need to do is say, you know what? I'm done doing this shit over and over again. Stand up now in your Empress energy. Okay? Once you stand up in your Empress energy, you're going to realize what the true Ten of Cups is to you, and you're going to give your cup to someone who is truly deserving of you. Because the Empress doesn't take shit like this. The Empress doesn't take someone who's going to do this to them. The Empress doesn't take someone who is not going to give equal give and take, who's just going to give you crumbs. The Empress doesn't do that. Okay? So like I said, you stand up in your Emperor energy. Now you're standing up in your Empress energy. And you're realizing the Empress she doesn't need anyone. She doesn't beg for anybody's attention. Okay? If someone doesn't want the Empress, she says fine, and she moves on. She only wants what wants her back. Okay? So I think you're tired of doing this over and over again. You're done. And with your standing up in your Empress energy, you're going to find where your real happiness lies. Not this fairy tale stuff. You're going to find where your real happiness lies, and you're going to give your cup to someone who's deserving. And like I said, it could be this person, but they have to be willing to stand up. Okay? That's what I have for you, Libra. Hope this helped. If you like the content that I have, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a much in-depth personal reading with me, the link to my website is in the description box below. Love and light, everybody.